Alright, so in this video we're going to be working with the print function a little more, which is NSLog and Objective-C, and we're going to be looking at how to work with some integers, alright, and do a little bit of calculating and stuff like that. So first things first, let's go into our main file, okay, in our open project, and we're going to write NSLog, and remember it's an @ function, not @ function, but it's an @ symbol followed by quotation marks to print to an NSLog. And we're going to write something like this, testing. Now let's do like, I don't know, a few dots. And then this is something you should know. I'm going to type \n. And what that's going to do is it's going to mean print this on the next line. Okay, so when it goes to the compiler, it'll print whatever's after \n on the next line. So we're going to do .a, and then we'll do another \n, .b, \n, .c. Okay, now what this will do is it's going to print each of these things on the next line, which is what \n does. So we're going to run it. Alright, so see what happened here? Testing A, B, C. \n has put all of these things that I printed on the next line. It's a cool little thing to know. So now we're going to do something a little more advanced. So the first thing we're going to want to do is declare a data type for this variable we're going to be using called sum. So we're going to say int because it's going to be an integer, and we're going to name it sum, not cum. Sum. Okay, and like sum, 1 plus 1, the sum of 1 plus 1 is 2. It's the product of a addition equation. What we're going to write is sum is equal to, 33 plus 27. Okay? We're going to wrap that up with a semicolon. Now we go down here and we NSLog, and it should automatically pop up. Remember @ then quotation, and we'll say the sum of 33 and 27 is, and here we're going to put %i and wrap it up with some quotations, comma, sum. Okay, now what %i is a holder. It holds that space for a value that will be an integer. Okay? And then what happens is when you put this little comma here, it'll fill that placeholder, that integer placeholder, with whatever integer you have here. Alright, and so we have the integer sum, which we defined up here as an integer. Alright, now the sum, which is going to be 33 plus 27, whatever that happens to be, and it's going to fill it in this little section here, this little placeholder. So we're going to run and we're going to see what happens. There it is. The sum of 33 and 27 is 60. So see what happened there? It's pretty cool. This is some pretty cool programming stuff for basic programming. We used @ parentheses, whatever we wanted to type. Alright? And then we used 33 because right up here we couldn't use, if we put like 36 or something here, it wouldn't work. Right? The calculation would be wrong. It would still say 60 because up here we defined what the sum would be equal to. The sum is equal to 33 plus 27, not 36 plus 27. This is just for show because that's just in the print. Right here is the sum, and you get it. It's a cool little thing. So now we're going to go into something a little bit more advanced than that. Alright, so we're going to define some more integer values. So int, okay, and we'll call, I don't know what you want to call it, I guess value. Let's call it value 1, okay, or value A. Let's call it value A. And we'll call the next one value B, okay, and then we'll call this last piece, not last piece, let's do 3, value C, and sum. Okay? So we define these integers so that we can use them later on in the program as integer values. So we're going to want to define them now, give them some kind of a integer value. So we'll set this one we'll call it 26. Make sure you follow it up with a semicolon. Okay, value B will set equal to 70. And then value C will set equal to 88. And these should be lowercase. That's my bad. Make sure those are lowercase, and this should not be spaced. Okay. So now that you did that, we want to say something like the sum, because we need to define sum also, right? Sum is going to be equal to value A plus value B. And you want to subtract it? Let's subtract it just so we can see that it does work with subtraction as well. Subtract value C. And we'll wrap that up. And now what we do is NSLog it. Alright. Now the sum is, and we put %i as a placeholder for an integer. And then we just comma, put sum, make sure it's the capital S, because that's what we used up top. You don't have to use a capital S, it just happens to be what I used. And you followed up with a semicolon, and let's run to see what this actually is. It wouldn't be the sum at this point, it would just be the result. Whoa, what? This is also capitalized, that needs to be a lowercase. Alright, and then this also right here will need to be a lowercase. And it wouldn't be the sum, it wouldn't be a comma. I don't know what it would be. It would be the result, or the, I don't know, answer. The result. Let's call it the result, just to be correct. And let's run. And the result is 8. So 26 plus 70 minus 88 will render a result of 8. Alright, so that is just a little bit with working with the print function, using some integers, using a placeholder here with a %i. There's a lot more to do with characters and stuff like that. We'll go into that with later videos. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you actually push the like button. That'd be nice. Subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.